Okay, cool. I'm excited now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Are you excited?
Yeah, excited. Certainly lifelong dream to get into that America's Cup match. It's been 60 years since GB last had a yacht in the Cup match, so can't wait next weekend.
And we actually saw you lose that steely exterior for a second.
Yeah, just a small moment as we crossed the finish line. Certainly a lot of emotion to get here, and just so proud of all the hard work that the team's put in. And but ultimately, we also know there's a very small part of the job, and the Kiwis are going to be formidable next weekend.
But you can actually enjoy this moment quite a bit, and I think you should be proud of all the improvements you made too, because what was a deadlock then became quite a big win, really.
Yeah, I guess it's been incredibly close between Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, and it's come down to the fine margins. It's felt as though we've been progressing through the entire last 6 weeks from the prelims, but at the same time we've also seen Luna Rossa were progressing, and the performance of the yacht from the round robins wouldn't have been good enough, or even the semi-finals, or maybe even day one of the finals wasn't good enough. So I think that we know what we're up against in the Kiwis, and they're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, because I don't think you beat them in the preliminary rounds.
No.
So, but as you mentioned, you have actually made stacks of improvements, and that will continue to happen until next weekend, I'm guessing. Are you sailing tomorrow?
I don't think we'll sail tomorrow. The guys have done an incredible job, preparing the boat and pushing hard, but we've got some developments. We need to make the boat faster to race against the Kiwis. They've been on a different development curve the whole time. It's always the defender's incredibly hard to beat. They've got the advantage having, they don't have to start racing in August. They don't have to start racing till October. So we know they're going to be tough to beat, but hopefully Luna Rossa are prepared as well, and we can continue to find more performance this week.
Let's just talk about you for a minute as well, because I watched you cross that finish line today, and I know we spoke about this in the preliminary rounds, but you've now got a gold medal, a Moth Worlds, and you've won the Louis Vuitton Cup. It's absolutely insane, the trajectory of your career.
Yeah, I guess it's taken a while to get here. Slightly different background to some of the other sailors, but really proud of what the whole team's achieved, and just feel incredibly lucky to be given that opportunity to be racing alongside Ben.
Amazing. Thanks. Good job. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Nix.
I'm so excited for you.
Big day out.
A big day out, and I have to say, you did nothing wrong today.
Well, we did a few things wrong, but
I was going to focus on the positive.
Not too much. So I'm so proud of the team. They've done brilliantly. And hats off to Luna Rossa. They've really pushed us right to the limit and beyond. And we're so much stronger team, having been through that battle with them, and their history in the America's Cup. They're a class act.
I was there in Bermuda and saw you not get through to further rounds. I followed in Auckland and saw you at this moment not continue, and now you're progressing to the Cup match. How does that, it's just huge for you, for all of Britain. It's just massive.
It's a huge moment for the team, yeah. I'm just so proud of the team, because we all know the America's Cup's a tough old game, and we didn't start off that well. We were certainly copping a bit of criticism, and we said it was a long game and it's a development game, and the team have really stuck to their guns, and I think we have developed really well for this competition. And by God, we're going to need it going up against the Kiwis in the final. We know their history in the America's Cup and what a great organisation they are, but what an opportunity, and we're up for the fight.
You are up for the fight. You've shown and proven that you can learn and develop. That is the most important thing, and you've still got another week to go. I guess your time will be spent even more wisely now in that area.
Yeah, we don't have very long to celebrate this. Already, I think within probably 30 seconds of the finish line, I think many of us are already thinking about what lies ahead. And
not Freddie.
Well, maybe not Freddie, but bless him, he's got his own issues to deal with. How do we, what tweaks do we make to the boat? What does the long-range weather forecast look like? How do we take on the Kiwis? And this is the challenge of the America's Cup, but that's what we came here for.
Indeed, and we saw the moment celebrated with Jim as well, which is just huge.
Yeah, Jim's been a great backer and supporter of the team, and we're hugely grateful for that. But I think this win was for so many people who've supported British sailing over, not just the last couple of years, but decades. Be they backers or sail makers or shore team or designers, engineers, sailors. Anyone who supported British sailing and British America's Cup teams, this one was for them.
That's so incredible. Now, there are some people who won't be celebrating with you tonight, and that's your women's team who kick off tomorrow.
Yeah, they've got a big day tomorrow. And Hannah and the team, they're legends. I mean, Hannah is a legend in her own right, and she's got a great team behind her with the Athena Pathway programme. So, yeah, we wish them all the best, and I know how excited they are to be, we've got a great team here. The youth team performed really well. We're into the Cup Final. Hannah and her team are top sailors, so it's a really exciting time for British sailing.
It really is. Thank you, Ben.
Thanks,
Congratulations.
Thanks. Cheers.
All right.
Hello, friend.
Hey.
Commiserations.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a really disappointing day for all the team. There's nothing worse letting down, such a great team, fans, family members, the whole thing. But that's sport. It's the brutal part of sport, unfortunately. And the only thing we will be doing is congratulating the British for doing just an awesome job, running a great campaign, and really I think just out developing the rest of us from when we started this Louis Vuitton Cup to now. They really have done a great job.
Yeah, I was just chatting to Dylan Fletcher, and they haven't even, they didn't beat the Kiwis in the qualifying round. You guys did, so there's a big shift there.
Yeah, look, I mean, just awesome job for them. And look, we had a fantastic boat. Our design, engineering, build team, shore, etc. Really, we had an awesome package. I thought it was very, very close between the two teams out there, but at the end of the day, the British did a better job, and they deserved to go to the match.
I know that you're like me. Sailing is my family, and I know this team has become your family, and so it looked like it really hurt today.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's just, I think people naturally will see the athletes on the boats when you get to the racing, and clearly what they don't see is just the amount of blood, sweat and tears that all of the support team that aren't on the boat really put into designing and building and maintaining and repairing. I mean, it's just this endless marathon that they run just to give the athletes a shot at going out there and racing, and all the way from Patrizio and family to all of the employees. So yeah, it's a very special team. It's it's hard to put into words, but yeah, it's a tough one for everyone now to go through.
You did have to run a few repairs too, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we had the boat to do it. I mean, today I really felt we could go out there and do it today. And we spoke about it this morning. We're trying not to look too far ahead. Let's just win one race and we'll take it from there. But the British did a better job. It was as simple as that.
So everyone is probably wondering, what's next for you with the Cup?
Yeah, look, this is definitely my last one as an athlete. I mean, it's been one hell of a ride, I can tell you. I mean, I skippered my first team at 19 in 1999, and I've driven a boat in every Cup up until now. Yeah. And if you told me this is where the sport would be back then when I started, I mean, I probably would have driven you to the mental hospital myself. I mean, it's just been an absolute one hell of a ride. But at the same time, I really have to be honest with myself. And when I look, I think at all of the teams, but especially in the Italian team, if I look at this next generation of guys and girls that are coming through, they are so far ahead of me and my generation when we were their age. I mean, it's awesome. And so I really think now is the time for them to sort of pick up the ball and run with it. And I can't wait to see them get out there and hopefully finish the job off.
Well, Jimmy, you are an absolute champion, and I'm so grateful for everything you gave to the Cup.
Yeah, thanks.
And sailing in general.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Jimmy, aside from the